The first thing I want to circle back to is scarcity and urgency,
Yep.
because that is something that, when used appropriately, can be really powerful, not just for you as a business owner or a marketer, but also for helping incentivize the people you're trying to serve. But I can probably count on one hand or two hands, lots more than that. Lots of examples where I'm like, this isn't real. And the biggest giveaway is if you're on a screen with a countdown and you hit refresh and it starts again at the top. It's like, oh, that's a fake deadline. You just put a little countdown timer on there to make me think I had to do something.
Right. So out of integrity right there.
So when you're working with your accelerator students and business owners and they're like, okay, how do I utilize this with honesty, but also make it effective? What's that look like?
So first of all, what you want to do in a launch is you want to give people as much of the information as possible. Like, tell them everything that they need to know. You're not holding back or anything like that. You want to give them as much information as they need to make a decision themselves. Because what you don't want happening is you have that sort of, and I'll give you some examples here in a second, but you have that urgency and scarcity, and they're like, I got to do this. And they do it and they immediately regret it, or the next day they're like emailing you and they're like, oh, like I got caught up in the moment and all this other stuff. Right. And so that can still happen even when you're giving somebody all the information. It's reality. Right. But you do want to give people as much information as possible. By the way, just real quick on that note, I should have mentioned this earlier. Put your price on whatever it is that you're selling. Make it visible. And I haven't done this. We're literally changing it right now. And I haven't done this for Accelerator. I haven't done it up to this point. We're redesigning our page and stuff like that. The price is going on there, right? Currently, the price is, it's a 12-month program, $2,500 a month, or one payment of $25K. That price may go up. I'm thinking about that. But anyway, the point being is like, I could Google, I don't Google myself, honestly, Travis. But if I Google Rick Mulready, one of the options that comes up is accelerator price. People are searching for that. And I'm not giving that information. And what I find, and I hear from a lot of people, is they're like, yeah, I didn't even apply because I figured working with you would be way too expensive. But then they learn the price and for everything that they get in the program, they're like, holy cow, I wish I'd known that earlier, So anyway, tangent, put your price down there on the page. Don't be afraid of it. So integral urgency and scarcity. Actually, if it is an actual deadline, if you have like a cohort style of a launch and you're like, oh, I'm kicking off on, September 1st, and I only have 20 spots, that's legit. You can have bonuses that expire that are legitimately only available for that specific launch, or that you only make available when you do these special promotions. You can do discounts too. But again, if you're doing these things, the integrity part comes in as like, I'm only offering whatever that might be during that time. And you're very clear about that. You're letting people know all the information to be able to make that decision. For example, you could say, you can buy it tomorrow, but you're buying it, at regular price. It'd be like kind of walking into a car dealership and they're having like a President's Day sale, and it's like a special price this weekend, but when that sale's over, it goes back up to, you know what I mean? It's like coming in when's President's Day? That's a terrible example. Like February, I think it is. Yeah. It's like coming in June and being like, hey, I want that President's Day sale.
Right.
You're like, well, that was 4 months ago, So those are just examples of within integrity. Out of integrity would be like an example you just said, like I refresh the page and the countdown timer just reset itself.
Yep. Or if it goes all the way to 0 and then nothing changes on the page. It doesn't like
Yeah,
redirect
exactly.
you or anything. It's just like, oh, it just stopped. Well, hey there. I hope you enjoyed that clip from the Honest Marketing Podcast. If you want to watch the entire episode, you can click right here and watch it right now. And don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel so you get new videos every single week.